What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. We got Superstar Joe. We got Superstar Rob in the house. And we got Superstar MyCollectables. How's it going?
How's it going?
How's it going down there?
How you guys doing?
Yeah, you're gonna do one of these like slams down, right?
The slam of the elbow
Oh, we
up.
can jump on them.
You're gonna be punch it up. So how you doing?
Oh, I'm
Welcome.
doing great, guys. Thanks so much for inviting me. This is gonna be awesome. This is
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
think
so
so.
awesome.
I think it's gonna be a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah.
And we got a treat because we're gonna do our first ever 3-man draft.
Yeah.
So it's the first time we're doing this. Joe and I have gone back and forth in this competitive match, but now we got a real shark, MyCollectables. he's here, and we're gonna come onto his territory because we're gonna draft secret rare comics.
Oh, let's go.
There you go.
Let's
So
go with the
if
secret
you guys
rare.
are new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button, become a superstar, hit the bell notification so you can see more drafts in the future, and maybe we'll have some more people on the channel. This is one of the, I guess, the first time ever that we've had anybody on the channel. So congratulations, MyCollectables, FA,
Wow.
outside superstar.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, happy to be here.
And another
So-
thing too, one more thing, pull it over to my screen here.
Yep.
Just gonna show MyCollectables channel. Make sure you subscribe to MyCollectables as well. You can find them on YouTube right there. MyCollectables with the A. There you go.
And he's posting a lot. He posts a lot, and he has live streams usually once or twice a week. And very, very good content, detailed content. He does top 5, top 10 lists. I've been subscribed to him since we started YouTube. Fellow Canadian, so you know that he's a nice guy. And awesome to have you on for sure.
Oh, thanks, guys. I love you guys' channel for sure, right? You guys are killing it. Let's go. Look at this, the spinorama.
So we got to find out who's going first. And as usual, Superstar Rob's got the wheel of names.
There's a lot of lucky people out there with this wheel of names, but we'll see who gets the lucky first pick here. Let's go.
Let's go. Big money, no whammies. Oh, there we go. Joe gets.
Oh, look at this. We're going to remove in all instances now. We'll keep
There
going
you go.
here.
Who's getting second?
Let's go again. Let's see who's second pick here.
Let's go. The draft order is crucial here. It's
Yeah.
crucial.
Snake draft.
Here we go.
There
we
it
go.
is.
All right. There we go. I'll take second place. I don't mind. That's good.
We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Now I'm lonely. I'm just lonely. Now we know where this is going to end. So, all right, let's pull up the draft board.
So it's already been updated. As you can see here, we're going to do a snake draft style. So I'm going to have first pick, but then I'm going to have sixth pick. We got the books on the left here. We'll go through them quickly. Fantastic Four number 1, Fantastic Four number 5, Amazing Spider-Man number 1, Avengers number 8, Ultimate Fallout number 4, Journey into Mystery number 85, New Mutants number 98, Daredevil number 1, Amazing Spider-Man number 3, Thor number 337, Strange Tales 110, a recent one, another recent one, Star Wars number 1. We know Aaron's eyeing that one. We got to try and get that one out the way early. I know Rob and Aaron are both huge Star Wars fans, so that might be a battle. And the positioning here might influence how Aaron makes his picks. We have Amazing Spider-Man number 50. We have Marvel Spotlight number 5, first appearance of Ghost Rider, and we have Uncanny X-Men number 4. So we have, I think, 5 each to pick from. And then at the end of the draft, you guys got to let us know which team you liked the best, what roster you would be sporting in your vault. And if they did have comics in showroom, which one are you putting up? I don't know, but I got first pick, so that means that I have a huge advantage. Not really.
Oh my God!
You're not
Tough
seeing...
choices.
There's a lot of good ones here. I mean, okay, fine. There's a right answer, but maybe not because there's a lot.
We tried to mix it up, and we were talking with MyCollectables a little bit beforehand, trying to make this list, and we took out Marvel Comics number 1 and Amazing Spider-Man 252, just to kind of make it a little bit more even. And it seems like there's a couple tiers here, but not necessarily one is better than the other in each tier, maybe in my opinion. But we got the comic book guy down there, so maybe he'll tell us afterwards how badly we did.
I don't think you can go wrong with this list, man.
I know.
A great list.
This is a good list. This is a good list for sure.
All right, so I might as well make the first pick. In the inaugural secret rare comic draft, Superstar Joe would like to select Fantastic Four #1. Okay, FF #1. I tried to fake him out with the Star Wars there. I don't know if it worked or not, but
you can't go wrong with that one.
I like that one. I like the cover art. It's like a little gremlin guy there. I don't know who it is. I don't know the books, guys, so don't shoot the messenger. But Rob's got it pulled up here. Look at that.
Look at that.
Coming up the ground there. You got the Human Torch there.
It's a beautiful.
And the price point, I think, is one of the reasons. Still, this one's still over. Oh, it went under 10 grand. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every time we look, but that one there. Let's see how many mints this one has. It has.
I think it's a bigger run. This one.
Is it a big? But the secret rare has a lot less. So the secret rare here has only 600 mints.
Yeah. It's a classic. It's a legit secret rare for sure, right? Like Amazing Spider-Man 14, it's got like 1,400 of them. This one's right in the sweet spot.
Someone was showing on Twitter actually that this one, I think like a 1.6. Did you see that tweet? A 1.6 went for like, was it 18,000 or something like that?
Yeah,
wow,
yeah,
really?
I saw that. Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, the previous low was like 1.3. Was it Comics and Crypto posted? I can't remember.
I think so. Yeah, I think they posted that. There was like an auction, and this one's got like the original cover art, just simplified. So I mean, it's so classic. It's so amazing. Yeah.
Oh, that's the original art. Really?
Yeah, pretty much, right? Like, well, sorry, that's the Mole Man in there. I think, that's right from the original cover. I think, right?
I think isn't the variants always the common, the uncommon, and the secret rares, and typically the ultra rares and the rares are usually the variant covers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So this exists.
This one doesn't have. This one's got like that kind of same look.
Yeah, the first four are all different, like color schemes of it.
Yeah,
or whatever.
You're saying it resembles this one right here. If we go to the common, right? You look at the common, it's super close. It's similar.
Kind of like it. Yeah, you're right.
You were drawing, it's so cool.
All righty,
beautiful.
So we got Superstar MyCollectables next on the clock.
Oh, you guys, this is easy for me. I'm going Star Wars #1, secret rare, slap it on the list.
Oh my gosh.
I know, I'm sorry, Rob, but I'm going for, I know there's probably higher ones people would think, but I'm locking it in the vault right now, you guys. There's only 148 available right now. And like this just came out only a little while ago.
Has the hype.
Going for about 1,800 gems right now. I am like all over it. And this is the one thing for me that makes this one so much better than some of the others, and it's like, no shade to the others, because the other this list is like top of the tippity top of the tip of the tippity tip. This one though, for me, because it's the first ever Star Wars comic that's been dropped in that category, first secret rare for Star Wars ever, I'm taking this one all day. I think it's big long term. I did a list, I put it like #5, but I'm still taking it 1 here just because I think I can maybe on my next pick, I could pick up another one of those ones, but I'm securing it.
He did a fake out on us. He put that list up, but he really wanted Star Wars. That's why
he just showed his true colors. Now we know what he wants.
I'm feeling some water.
It's all strategy, you guys. It's all strat. No.
I'm feeling some water. Rob's tears are dropping on me right now, I think.
I know, Rob. I'm sorry, buddy.
I think you made the right pick, because I was definitely going to take that. And another thing too, I want to add to that rationale that I would have also have said is that we don't know what's going to happen to this comic if somehow the Star Wars guys really start picking up on NFT collectibles. Like the Star Wars people, just like the comic book people, they're not really here yet. So as time goes on, I think this for sure, as people who actually like Star Wars, although there are people way crazier than me, that's for sure, they're going to want something like this, no doubt. And how many is there?
Yeah. That's why I put it with like Marvel Comics. You know how Marvel Comics 1 is the first Marvel comic on the app? And Star Wars is a Marvel comic, of course. But for me, this is like the first Star Wars secret rare.
Yeah.
They branded
and it's got all the first appearances, so I just go nuts over it.
They branded it as Lucasfilms, right? They didn't brand it as Marvel on the little Medium article. So that's pretty cool.
So it's its own kind of thing, right? And I know it has more editions, but I don't think that matters too much at this point with this particular one, just means more of us can get it.
A little bit more on the numbers, but really 1977 isn't that much, especially when we have the growth in the NFT space that we think we're going to have as time goes on. That 1977 is going to get blown out of the water. It's really not that much.
Yeah.
Rob stuck out 2 of them.
Oh yeah, he got 2. That's right, he got 2 of them. That's funny.
Yeah.
You got 2 of them.
Unbelievable. That was crazy.
Nice. That's right. Wow. Locked in the vault. I got
That's-
one on drop day at 950 and
Oh, that's a
I
great
spent
deal.
for it. Like I saved some gems for that day and I had to actually get a little extra. I had to buy, top up about 100 gems to get it.
more gems. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, the funny thing is, the new system where you have to
That helped you.
secure, which I kind of don't like at all. But that helped me because I saw it at about 950, and I clicked to go buy it, and then because I didn't have enough gems, I was able to go get gems, and my transaction was I was able to secure it because those under 1,000 ones were going really fast. And so that new system of them,
Yeah.
when you buy and you get the timer now, I don't like that on drop day
Yeah.
because it's hard to snipe. But
So hard.
in
so
this
hard.
case, it actually got me the secret rare. So
Well, you know
I could
what?
sort of see what they were doing there. But
The fact that you mentioned that, I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, if these guys drop Darth Vader,
yeah,
and I have X amount of gems in my wallet, I don't
Yeah.
know how much this guy's going to go for in the secondary. What if I had 2,000 gems and he's going for 2,500? Then I got to go low gems. By the time I load gems, he might be at 3,000. So this actually gives you a chance to save some gems if you think about it.
it's true.
It's just
Yeah,
the type of market we've been in. It's the type of market we've been in. You haven't been able to utilize it. So I don't think it's terrible, but I think that in certain situations it's good, but in other situations it's not. So I don't know what the solution is, to be honest with you.
yeah, totally.
All right, Rob, you're on the clock. Back-to-back picks.
All right, bring it up. I mean, I love what MyCollectables did with the Star Wars. Threw me a little bit of a wrench here, but I think I'm gonna have no other choice at this point but to do something similar from my previous draft. I want to go with my heart, but I'm not. I'm gonna go with physical world value. I'm gonna go with Amazing Spider-Man #1. It is in the physical world very, very expensive. And
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact price because I did a video on this a while ago. And I remember, I think it was in like near $1 million or something like that, or a little bit under. So
Crazy.
personally, I like Spider-Man. I love the series, and there just seems to be like this association with like VEVE and Spider-Man, just because of the whole thing being the first guy, for the first Marvel character here. You got him right on the cover when you open the app. I'm gonna try to pull it up over here if you want to bring my screen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these. There's a lot of these. You're gonna have to give me a second here to pull it up.
So
But
yeah, they've dropped like so many Amazing Spider-Mans recently.
there's a lot of these, but I want the #1. So here it is right here. You got a total of 600 mints. Beautiful cover. It's insane. I don't think it is the first appearance of Peter Parker, but I think it's one of the first solo covers, or one of the first solo ones with Peter Parker. Very sought out in the physical world, and I'm going to take this as my first pick because there's only 600 of them anyways. So like, when we did the draft for comics previously, we were doing commons. I think this one might be a 60,000 mint run, but at six, right?
It's big.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
But big ones.
Right. But when you're at the secret rare, when you're at that point with only 600, no problem. I'll take this. This is going to be my first pick for sure.
That one's cheap right now. That's 6,400. Like, when's the last time it was there? November?
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing this with
Crazy.
a lot of collectibles. A lot of collectibles right now are touching back to their pre-January prices.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes from there. I mean, we put out some videos about our opinions on how what's going on right now with the market and where we think things are going to trend until we have that catalyst event. But when you're in this extremely scarce area of the market, things can change out of nowhere, right?
This one's got to be on your radar. Hey, Aaron, for real life, like on VEVE.
This comic here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
down.
I'd love to get my hands on this comic. I mean, I don't see any chance of that. I mean, unless I sold a lot. But yeah, I mean, down at the price it's at right now, there's only 24 on the market, and like I was talking with a few other people about this earlier. These collectibles, like some of the ones, I know the floors are low, but the floors are thin. It's not like there's like 300 of them available, right? There's only 24 of them. So there's a few people who are selling all of this stuff for really cheap right now. And once those go, they're gone. The only thing is people aren't buying right now as much, right? Even with collectibles. So getting this one at this price, man, this would have been my #1 pick if I would have gone third. I would have gone for this one. Or, if Star Wars was taken, definitely I would have snagged this one. And, Fantastic Four one, it would have been to me between the two of those two. Well,
Well, Star Wars we got the first round looks like we did right.
Yeah, I think so.
and you touched on something really, really nice there that I actually want to just add on, which is that it's very thin floors, meaning there's only 24 people, whatever, selling it right now. So ultimately, you're the seller. So you choose what you want to sell it for. So if you feel that you need to sell this lower than what you think it's worth, then you hold it, right? You hold it. You decide. The 600 people are going to decide what's this worth. Yes, you need to find a buyer, but I'm pretty sure and that's why you get cults. We've made videos about cults, right? Yeah. That's why sometimes you get organized cults that say all 600 people will be like, we're just not going to let this one go. Although in practice right now, as small as VEVE is, that commitment may not be there for many of these at this time. But as it grows, you think that maybe it won't be that hard for 600 people to get together and really try to do some, I'll call it market manipulation, but totally legal, completely allowed, right?
Sure, yeah. You want to get in the club? You want to own one of these? This
That's
is what
right.
you got to pay.
Yep.
You know, it's great. Only 600 people, you guys.
That's
like, doesn't that just blow your mind with the secret rares?
I know.
600.
Yeah.
You know, so
not a lot.
Good choice, man. Good choice.
Nobody's buying. That's what we found out. I was trying to flip my Superman to get into something else, and I had a price obviously. Like it was at around 1,500 gems. I'm like, okay, I'll sell it, but only in order to help me get into something else. Obviously,
of course, yeah.
But it wouldn't sell. Like I would list it, it would get undercut, and then I would list it again like a couple days later, undercut. No one buying. So I said, forget it. I'm keeping them because I don't want to go below the floor too much, because then it prices me out of that other collectible that I'm trying to get into. So
well, exactly. And then also, if you look at how many people are actually selling that collectible, like Superman, like I said, the floors are pretty thin. There's not like 300 of them for sale, and they're all at low price. There's like the first page, and then after that, it's up over 2,000 again, easy, right? So if there's a few people trying to sell it, probably, you know, to do that too. I think people are selling some of those to get into comics, honestly.
Yeah. People right now have
Superman and C3PO and other ones that are going low. See, people are going into comics, I think, grabbing secret rares. So this draft right here,
this might be
perfect timing, you guys.
If you're going to sell something that's 8,000 mints to something that's 600 mints.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Well, we actually had a comment. A superstar told us that that's exactly what he did. He's selling. I think he sold his Todd to get into a secret rare comic. So that's a good point as well.
Yeah. Well, they hold really well. So like in terms of price value, the secret rares, they don't fall like some of the collectibles have. So, you know, because of the low numbers of people we have in here still, right? Later on, Todd, Superman, they'll be flying.
Rob, it's all you, buddy. You're back to back.
Oh, that's right.
He gets a back-to-back pick.
The snake.
That's right. It's a snake draft. Okay,
and then it's you, Joe.
Yeah.
Let's pull up the board here.
Here we go.
Let's pull up the board here. So I'm gifted with another pick, and you know, I want to kind of have a theme. I want to have a theme to my picks. So it's a little bit of a stretch, but I'm doing it on purpose because I'm thinking like, let's just pretend I have to build something here. I want to build a showroom, and I'm totally not going to now go with the highest value. I'm actually going to go with Amazing Spider-Man #3.
Nice.
And I'm going to do that not because it's the most expensive of the other ones on this list, just because I want to have both. I want to have Amazing Spider-Man #1, and I want to have Amazing Spider-Man #3.
You're missing #2 though.
Well, what am I going to do?
Sandman. What am I going to get that one in the future? The Sandman.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Again, okay, I got it. You can flip it back over here.
Okay.
All locked in. I love that one. I have that one. That's
I
one
like
that
the yellow. The yellow's so clean.
Yeah.
Nice cover. Again, it's definitely not even close to being one of the expensive on the app or the most scarce. But I wanted to have some fun with it. So this is my second pick. Now I can put them side by side in my showroom. You got 600 mints here. The first appearance of Dr. Octopus. If you saw the last movie, I think he's a good guy now, but I don't want to spoil anything. Anyways, but this beautiful cover. Again, I picked it. I want to stack the Amazing Spider-Mans just because then I'm the Spider-Man guy. So there you go.
Yeah, I love it.
MyCollectables colors, yellow over there, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
I love that one. And he's
That's
slapping
right.
him in the face. Good. If you read that comic, it's funny. Spider-Man goes in there all totally cocky, thinking he's all the world. You know, he's had a few battles now. And Doc Ock just wipes the floor with him like a joke. Just completely kicks his ass. And he's like, then he's all dejected, like maybe he's not going to be Spider-Man anymore, you know? Like, it's a pretty cool comic. He just holds him up, slaps him in the face, and get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, is it my pick now? Because I got a good one for you.
Yeah,
we're back on Aaron.
I left you some good ones.
I'm taking right now, and this is a tough choice. There's two that I have between me right now that I would go for, but I'm taking Avengers 8. I'm taking Kang, and it's not because it's super valuable in the app necessarily, because it's pretty up there. But there's only 250 of them in the world.
Nice.
And I love Kang right here. He's awesome. He's coming in Ant-Man 3 next summer. He'll be back again. And he was in the Loki show. He's going to be one of the main villains of the whole MCU coming up. You know, they've already set him up with the Loki show and how, like, you know, he controls time and the whole thing, if you read about him. And so I already have a rare of this comic. I can't get to the secret rare, of course. You know, it's like it's too high level for me at this point, but I can take him here in the draft. So I'm snagging Kang, and I'm gonna ride his time traveling evil ass all the way up.
You know, it's funny you brought that up, because like he's definitely gonna be the next big villain. But do you think he's gonna be the Thanos level villain? I'm just speaking now from an MCU like fan perspective, or do you think they'll switch it up and change him as the movies go on, and we'll get someone even bigger than him later?
Well, it'll really depend, because if you go see the Doctor Strange movie, and there's no spoilers alert,
which I haven't seen,
you haven't seen, so I don't want to spoil it for you, because there's no like, you know, big reveal like that. It's not like Kang's in that or something flying around, right? But because he's already been shown, right? But you know, there is other stories that are kind of getting like, you know, some hints at, like Secret Wars, which has like either Doctor Doom or Beyonder as the main villains in those. And depending on which Secret War comic you read, the newer one or the one from the 80s. And so like, there's, you know, so those are big giant time level characters, like obviously Doom, right?
Yeah.
And so, but Kang, I mean, he's right there as like this like all-time villain who there's multiple versions of him. So it hits the multiverse.
Yeah.
There's like, you know, he's from the future. He's related basically to Reed Richards. He's a descendant of like Mr. Fantastic and all of that. And, you know, and he's a regular human with future tech that travels all over. He's got 3 or 4 variations of him. I got this guy right here. This is Immortus right here.
Look at
this is another version of Kang. This is Avengers number 10. So that's Avengers 8, right? So beautiful, 2 issues later, he shows up as Immortus, and it's like an older version of him. And that's the one you saw on the Loki show, basically. So anyway, I mean, tons of potential for this comic, and there's only 250 of them, so I'll take it.
Yeah, I love the scarcity pick with that. That was a great pick, and we're all here right now at this moment in time thanks to Kang, right? He's orchestrated. This is a nerd joke. Superstar Joe, I don't think he's gonna get it. We're here because of him, so we have Kang to thank for this draft.
I don't get
it. Kang.
Yeah, there you go, right here. Look at this.
I do know that he took my pick, because I have the rare and the common of this one in the show.
Oh, you're going for it. I'm sorry, Joe.
So that's okay. I still have lots of options here.
Still good options, yeah.
Let me pull that up for you guys. So I'm lucky here. I feel like you guys left me a lot. I didn't expect this many at number 6. So to carry on with Rob's little theory of stacking the vault with similar items, I will be going with Fantastic Four number 5, first appearance of Doom. Just because that's like one of my favorite villains. That Marvel Mighty even looks amazing. Just like crazy detail on that one. And I love that comic, and I'm happy to have it. I can't have it in real life because it's too expensive. So I'm going to have it in the draft.
There you go.
Awesome comic.
It's
my gosh.
It's fun to dream. It's always fun to dream, right?
Yeah. Dr. Doom right there, man.
That's the point of fantasy pools. The point of fantasy pools is you could be a pretend GM. It's the same with owning comics, secret rare comics now.
That's such a good comic. That's so unbelievable, that one. I mean, I picked up a common like 4-digit 3 or 4 days ago for like 60 something gems, and I was like, okay, thanks, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
And
let's see if we can get this to pull it up here. Fantastic Four number 5.
Yeah, it's been a little bit difficult to search that thing lately.
I got it though. I got it. Here it is. It just knows we're looking up secret rare. It's giving it right at the top.
Look at this one though. He's playing chess. He's playing checkers or chess with.
Yeah. Just manipulating them all. It's awesome.
Classic. Yeah. And the price. Look at the listings on this one though.
Wow. Yeah. Someone's trying to. Maybe one guy has stacked them. He's just trying to dump them. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of weird right there. Hey, just threw a few out there
compared to the other ones.
Yeah,
everyone's trying to sell it. Maybe I picked the wrong one.
Well, it's not.
I think you're good.
Yeah, I think so.
You're definitely good. It's not back to its pre-January prices yet, but that's still a great pick, and what a beautiful comic cover too.
Yeah, I really.
We got We got two Doctor Dooms in the top 6 picks. You got your Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Yeah.
No, sorry. That's where he's with the Fantastic Four, right? So
Yeah.
So just the one Doctor Doom pick.
Now,
Sort of related though. Same theme.
Yeah, same thing. He's with the Fantastic Four.
He's with these
Spider-Man.
guys.
Yeah, we got a lot of Fantastic Four in the top 6. How about that?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, those are good comics, and maybe we'll see more of them in collectible form going forward. I'm sure they have lots of that planned as well.
I hope so.
All right, so
I'm gonna pick again here on my snake. I'm just deciding in my head between two, and I hope you guys leave the other one for me eventually. But I'm gonna go with a recent comic here. I'm gonna take Strange Tales 110.
That's a good one.
And I'm gonna explain my reasoning. I took it because I feel like he's gonna be prevalent moving forward. We did a video a couple of days ago where we talked about how that actor is looking for like 8 or 10 years, Rob?
yeah, he would. Well, I mean, was it Cumberbatch? He said he would love to play that part for like another decade if he could. Well, we'll see what happens. But definitely. So, I don't think he's going anywhere. Aaron saw the movie, so he knows better.
No, he's going nowhere, guys. I mean, he's going lots of places, but
yeah, he's going everywhere.
He's gonna be around, guys. He's going to be around.
He's going to be around for the next little bit. I think I like to have recency bias on my side, and when people are going to the movies and they're looking for the comics, maybe they're going to look at Strange Tales 110 first appearance, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
nice.
Go wrong. Cannot go wrong.
Let me pull that up now.
Let's pull it up.
Hold on here.
This one, there should be only a couple Strange Tales, I guess. There's like...
Yeah, there's not. There's some other ones. I got it. Here it is. Look at that. There he is.
I like that cover.
A little bit of a Dracula look on that on the wings there. The great wings on the side.
70s Dracula look. The old. Yeah, exactly right.
Did you get one of these, Aaron? You got one, right?
Sorry? I don't have the secret rare. I have the ultra rare on the drop, actually.
Oh yeah,
nice.
So that's cool, but not the secret rare. That's one that I'm definitely have my eyes on before it really takes off, because everybody knows this one's going to be big. It's just brand new, so it's not like it's not all the way up yet.
We're early.
The lowest one right now on the market. I know you're looking at ecomi there, but on the app it's at 1,200, and it's 1,249.
Wow! And what's that showing, Rob? Is that showing
1099?
Okay, so it went up a little bit.
Yeah.
1099. Good comic though, for sure. Great character as well.
That's the same price right there, the 1099 that's on the Vault Value app, because it takes a little while to update. Yeah, it's 1250. So somebody bought that one. It wasn't me. I wish it was.
Not yet though. Not yet. It will be. Not yet.
Hopefully
so we are back to you, my collectibles.
Oh, I'm taking Ultimate Fallout 4, Miles Morales. Throw it in there. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm sorry to ruin the Spider-Man streak for you, but I got to take that. I got to at least have one Spider-Man in my.
You wanted it.
You guys know me. You took the two great ones. There is one more in there that I love that I can go for too, but I'll take Ultimate Fallout. I mean, this is going to be. They pushed his movie back, right? So his animated movie was supposed to be October the 7th, and for some reason they pushed it all the way back to the following summer, so a year from now. And so it's going to take a little bit more time, but this is still such a big comic. And I love this one because this secret rare is actually the same cover as the real world comic version, right? Oh, which, really? Some secret rares are like, just a cover that's in VEVE. This one's actually, it exists in the real world. So I love that cover for that reason. I don't own it, but I'll put it on my draft list. I'll take it all day.
The alternate cover in real life?
Yeah, this cover exists in print. So that's really cool.
So this is really 600 mints too, and he really pops out, and there's a lot of speculation, obviously, that Miles Morales will be a new major dominant character in the MCU going forward, which obviously will build popularity long term, and we're all on VEVE for long term speculation, really
big time,
and in time. So that's why this is a great pick, and it's very highly rated in all the different, comic websites, right?
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, no, it's like I said, grails, they get made, like they get built, right? They're usually not printing grails immediately off at the printer, and then as soon as it hits the newsstand, it's a grail. Like it usually takes time, right? So it's
Yeah.
taken time. And what they do with this character when they bring him into the live action, which is cool because they have Peter Parker. So this is a different person. It's Miles Morales. They got the multiverse open now. The animated movie won an Academy Award. The second one's going to come. It's going to be awesome. So it's just a no-brainer.
Nice.
You got
nice.
Doom in this one. You got Doom in the top left there.
I know you got Fantastic Four back there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rad. Look at that. It's just
Cool cover.
all sorts of stuff going on, right? So, and of course, the pose is so great. I mean, the rare version of this cover to me is like
the red.
best with the white with the red
right?
background. Oh,
So cool.
yeah, it's like one of the best comic book covers on the whole app, in my opinion. So,
All right, nice.
All right. So Rob, back to you. Back-to-back picks.
oh, he's got the back-to-back again.
I wish I had 3. I wish I could do 3 picks right now. But again, I'm doing this draft because I want to have a consistent theme.
Oh
So-
my gosh.
Right? This is the fun of it. So as a Spider-Man fan, I will be taking Amazing Spider-Man number 50.
Oh,
Okay. Absolutely. People out there saying, what are you doing?
This is getting ridiculous.
This is
That is
not
nice.
this is not the right pick. But you know what? As a collector, I collect what I want, and I want the Spider-Mans.
I
I'm
own
gonna-
that one. I own number 3 and number 50, and I went after those this past month.
Yeah.
I went after them.
We got
Like,
to.
they're big. They are
Yeah.
big.
And I mean, it has a pretty good value in the physical world. I think it's like what?
This one's
300?
Kingpin, right?
Yeah, it's Kingpin. That's right. Let me pull up my screen.
The common cover is the most beautiful cover almost in comic book history.
Yeah.
Oh,
Him
the
walking
common?
away from from like in the actual regular cover, it's widely regarded as like one of the most beautiful comic book covers ever
Mm.
made.
And you got
It's
the red.
so iconic.
Yeah, you got the red and everything. Top left corner, you got Spider-Man looking down in the blue.
Yeah, it's so
But,
classic. And Kingpin's first appearance, and Kingpin. If you watch the Hawkeye show, right? If you guys have seen it,
Yeah, I've seen it.
Kingpin's in the MCU now. Like in the official MCU, he was
Yeah,
in
just-
the show with Daredevil and all that. But
Yeah.
same actor, same guy, and they also made the whole Daredevil show, the TV show, totally canon. It's
Right.
all in the MCU.
And he's been like Kingpin's been a villain for a long time, and we know he's pretty hard to kill. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's not just assume. There's no spoilers here. All
Yeah.
I'm saying is that he's a pretty hard character to kill. He could take a lot of damage. So I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more of Kingpin going forward, but that
Oh, yeah.
remains to be seen.
It's just getting started.
That's exactly. Okay,
All right.
well, I think that's it for that
We're-
one. So
We're through round 3. So now into round 4. Rob, lead it off.
Like again, like there's no wrong picks. Like I said, I wanted to have a little bit of fun with this, but I'd prefer to pick with my heart as much as I can. So even though there's a few of them that are they're drawing me in, I think I'm gonna have to build, and it's kind of hard. But I think I'm gonna go Daredevil number 1.
Oh yeah, that's
so-
a big one.
Good pick.
Keep it in New York.
That's it.
Yes, keep it in the Spider-Verse. He's pretty
Right.
much in there.
There you go. So we got it close enough, right? Close enough. So Daredevil number 1. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Yeah, there you go. I got it.
Yeah,
Super
that's
rare.
beauty. That is
Sti-
beauty.
It's a very nice here. Let's pull it up. I'll bring it on.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Ooh.
Nice cover. First
yeah.
appearance of Daredevil, and 600 mints. Again, like this one here. Why not? I'll take it. And I think that long term, that he has a pretty good following. If you think about it, you're going to see him in the MCU a lot more. Hopefully that help. He already has shows. I mean, he already has a series.
Yeah.
So this is going to be my pick to start off the 4th round, right?
And he was up over 3,000 before, right? So
Yeah.
at least
Look at
he was
that
like
one spike.
3,500. So
Look how aggressive that spike was.
oh my God. Look at that one there. That was an absolute moonshot right there. Boom.
Somebody just blew all their gems on one day.
Yeah, it went up there, bang, done.
Well, there
That's
was
an incredible comic. It really
probably
is.
wasn't that hard to move that floor, but again, I think it's pretty valuable as well. It's an old school comic, right?
Yeah.
Pretty valuable in the physical world.
Well, yeah, and he's now, like I said, he showed up in Spider-Man, the last one, not the most recent one, but he showed up.
Yeah.
In the last one, he just
Yeah.
showed up. He was right at the beginning, and his show is now totally canon. And the actor, he even was quoted a little while ago as saying, yeah, he'll be on screen. They'll be bringing him to the big screen and doing stuff with them.
I expect that.
We're gonna
after
see him.
Spider-Man, right? After what happened with Spider-Man, I expect that. So
yeah, we're gonna see him. He's in New York. They're building the Spider-Verse out. Now, if you've seen the last Spider-Man movie, right? He's all on his own, Parker, right? He's all on his own. They basically started from over now. And Daredevil was his lawyer. He's in there. Everybody knows Spider-Man exists. They just don't know Parker. So he's going to be like, that whole thing is wide open. They're going to start bringing in all the Spider-Verse characters. I mean, you think about it for his own, universe, for the MCU's version, right? So I see Daredevil right in there big time, doing all sorts of wacky stuff. Think about the comic they're dropping in a day or so with the Black Cat.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, think about this. They're like, why are we getting that comic? We could have got any number. Why do we get the Puma?
It's like what Alex said, right? Superstar Alex G. He said that if you go watch that movie, which again I haven't, then you're gonna see what Disney or Marvel have been doing this whole time, using VEVE as a promotional.
Yeah, they're using it.
And you made a great point.
Give you breadcrumbs.
All these amazing Spider-Mans. That was a fantastic point for sure. It could be hinting more.
If you just look at what we've been getting, VEVE's the physical comic book collector's dream app. Where like a lot of physical comic book collectors don't know about VEVE, and they would be getting these hints right now. Think about at a comic book shop, you could go pick up that Black Cat comic right now. You see it drop in the app, right? Yeah. So if you're a comic book collector in the real world, you go, oh, VEVE just dropped that. I wonder why. Okay, maybe I'll go snag that.
And people were saying,
so we're getting like hint way before a lot of people who aren't even here, who aren't even like they're big time comic book collectors. They're looking for these hints, right?
So have you been doing that? Have you been buying any of these real ones before they come? Before the movies are shows come out?
I bought Eternals. I bought Alpha Flight. Those are two. Like I bought Eternals a while ago though, like before VEVE had it. Yeah. But I bought the Alpha Flight one for sure. I got the Carnage one.
Like, but has VEVE inspired you to buy anything? Like, has VEVE caused you to go to the store and buy something because maybe it might come out? Like this Black Cat one, for example. Are you gonna go pick it up in real life?
I actually might. I'm not kidding. I've been looking at the Spider-Man, the Puma one, because I can't get to those big levels, right? Like the really big grails, like the Miles Morales, for example. Like that one's a really big comic. So in real life, but I could pick up some of these, and that's what it's all about, right? Grabbing these like smaller ones. I've been stacking up Secret War comics like crazy, you guys. This is like crazy. And I picked up a few other ones like, over the last couple of years. And I picked up a Nova comic #1 recently because I think he's going to come to the app. There's also a member of my channel is also on Twitter and stuff. He's literally has like Nova. That's I don't think I have him on my
sounds familiar though.
The man called Nova, this guy here, right?
Yeah. Oh.
This guy's all linking up with everything. It's all linking up, and he'll probably show up. So I picked up that one for pretty cheap. So yeah, I mean, I haven't gone out crazy, but I have most of the comics already, the ones that are significant that I think are happening. So, but yeah,
you're even further ahead. You're even further ahead than a
little bit. Maybe guys like Sleeping Comics and guys like that are probably way further ahead. But
I remember hearing that physical comic book stores hate NFTs, but to me that actually doesn't make sense because if anything, their business is going to boom with the NFT space together with people wanting to own the physical copy with the digital copy. I don't think that the digital market will actually hurt the physical market. I think it's only going to benefit it.
Big time. If I still have my comic book shop, I'd have a VEVE wall.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Prints. No, seriously, if they had the transfer mechanism still, which they will again, I'd be like, yeah, you can buy it off me right now. I'll transfer it over.
Yeah, take both. Yeah,
right?
I'll
take the cash and I'll just transfer it.
That's
I would
smart.
totally be doing that at my physical bricks and mortar shop.
That could happen.
I wasn't even on VEVE back then a year ago. So
that might be you might be onto something.
Time to reopen.
It's time to reopen. I don't have to take the gems. I can just transfer it to you.
Yeah.
That'll happen once we have the Master Collector program. They said transfers are going to come back. So, but anyway, yeah.
Good idea. Well, you're on the clock.
I know which one I'm taking. Journey into Mystery 85. Let's go. Slap it in there. I'm taking Loki all day long. There's only 500 of these. It's slightly lower as a secret rare, everybody. It's pretty crazy. And I think this one is absolutely big. I love Loki, of course, it's crazy. Now I was talking earlier today. I was actually with Rob, and I was talking not you, superstar Rob, but the other Rob stuff. And we were talking about this because somebody said that like Loki made a first appearance in another comic
That's
in
right.
1949.
That's right.
But it's and I didn't even know that, but it's not like Marvel's like Loki, but it's definitely like the the mythical Loki, right? Or
what's it called again? There's do you
something
remember the
about
name?
Like
we talked about this before.
I'll tell you.
Venus 6. Venus 6.
Yeah, exactly. And then so that's kind of funny, right? But if you do look this one up, it does say still first appearance of Loki, like as we know him, right?
I think Marvel didn't own him, right? Venus 6 wasn't Marvel owned.
Yeah, well, actually, we didn't think so either. But there's a little Marvel Comics logo in the right-hand corner, in like up in the top on the right-hand side.
The original
Marvel Comics, the old school Marvel Comics. Wow. So it's not like Marvel, because I think there was some. I don't know.
Something happened.
But the ownership changed and all that because of Marvel. Anyway. So it was a Marvel comic. And it was Loki, but it wasn't Loki, So
yeah.
But anyway, I'll take this one, Journey into Mystery. This one's fantastic. I love it. So I have the ultra rare on this one. That's as high as I can get to. And I think that's going to be great too. But at 500 only, this is a weird one. It says 500, not 600, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So I'll take it. I'll throw it in the bank. I'll lock it in my vault.
You know what? This is interesting. This one actually is officially at its all-time low.
They're close.
So it's from November. It's actually finally dipped under all the prices from the time it came up, which I was a little bit surprised when I just saw this right now. But nonetheless, it's still a good pick. 500 of them.
Looks like it had a little run up in March, eh? If you look at it from usually everything ran up in January, but this one had a little bit of run up in March.
It just blew up in March. Maybe someone just bought them all up. I don't know.
Yeah, interesting, right? Very interesting.
A huge run up. Huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, wild. No, it's a Grail comic, so
makes sense
in the real world. And when Loki's show comes back,
that's a great show.
These things all move in waves, right? He's not going anywhere either. Loki's going to be around a long time, at least the variant of Loki, right?
It looks that way for sure. It looks that way, no doubt. Okay.
So back to me on the end. So much for Ultimate Fallout sliding to me. Another 4 picks. But right after me, he just snagged it up really, really quick. So I'm going to go with a fan favorite. I'll go with New Mutants 98. We know that Gary V loves that one. We saw it on his shelf there.
We did a video on that one. I kind of wanted it, but just for...
That's a good one. It's a good one.
I'm taking first appearance Deadpool. Everyone loves them a Deadpool. Maybe not with a Christmas sweater. And it's the only one without the Christmas sweater or Christmas paraphernalia on VEVE right now. So I'll take the New Mutants 98 comic. Rob, if you can pull it up. I actually really like the secret rare cover on this too. Compared to the original. The original is kind of busy. You can't really see him if you don't focus. This one here, it's a lot more clear, and he looks just jacked.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's total 1990s comic book art. I love it.
Yeah, look at that. Look how big his legs are.
It's a great cover. It's a great cover. Great character as well. Really great character as well.
You can't go wrong with Deadpool. He's always going to be famous. He looks fantastic. Everyone loves the way he looks. And of course, the movies have been awesome. And we got the third one, right? They're filming, right? Either they wrapped filming recently or they just started filming.
That's right. There's more.
Ryan Reynolds, man, it's so good. And watch them cross him over into the MCU.
I think, for sure. I
think it's gotta happen.
Yeah.
It's coming because they're going to cross X-Men over, right? X-Men's expected to come over, so why wouldn't he? He's already crossed over with X-Men.
Exactly. Cross him right over. Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
I love in his movie. Remember how he was he could only get some of the crappy X-Men, he said?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He's I get you guys, right? Or something like that. Remember, he was totally aware, right? He's aware of everything. He's the only superhero that's aware of everything, right? So aware of us,
The budget just wasn't there. He's the one who actually talks to the camera like you're there, right?
Yeah, it's so fun. It's the
great
best
movie. Okay, let's see what's left here. So
and my last pick might not be the popular pick on the board, but I'm going to go with Thor 337.
Nice.
Just because of the limited run. I do have the rare and the common on this one, so it's kind of like a homer pick, a little bit biased. But I do like the cover art on basically all of them in this set. So Rob's going to pull it up. Look at him there, just with his arms in the air, right?
Oh, yeah.
So really, really cool. And I like how the title is all chopped up It's like
Yeah.
We
like
got another
crumbling.
all-time low here, by the way. When it came
Yeah,
out,
look at
this
that.
thing
That's straight
pumped.
down.
Yeah, this thing pumped hard when it first came out back in
Yeah.
October.
This reminds me of a Bat Croc statue chart. This-
Not quite the meteoric fall.
yeah, one of those
But
slides.
just wait, as soon as he shows up in the MCU, which don't think he won't,
Yeah,
because why did we get this comic?
Yeah.
You know, Thor doesn't have the hammer anymore. It's gone over to Jane, and anyone who wields that hammer can take the power of Thor.
isn't
And
it coming out in May or no? In sorry, July or June?
Yeah, July 8th is Thor: Love and Thunder.
Nice.
And don't think we won't see him at some point. And people love this guy. And there's only 250 of them.
Yeah,
I
limited run.
was thinking about taking him next if you didn't take him, seriously, because
There
it's
you
so
go.
rare.
I think the rarities made it the right pick of the three.
Yeah.
That 250 made it. Unless you're gonna go with your heart, this one is the right pick for this.
I know
series.
there's one there that Rob's hoping falls to him. I'll see if it gets to him, and he'll let us know. But Aaron, you're back on the clock. Your last pick of the draft. You have
This
two
is
solid
such
choices.
a tough decision between these two because I think these are awesome. And they are not at the bottom of this list because I don't like either of them. This is not like an easy choice for me because I own one of them. Okay.
Mhm.
I don't own the other one. Right. So I'm going to take the one that I own and I'm going to go for Marvel Spotlight 5. I am taking the Ghost Rider all day. I mean, Uncanny X-Men 4 is unbelievable. It's such a hard choice, but I own Marvel Spotlight 5. So I'm going to take that one because that's the one that I actually, if I don't go with one that I already own, then I'm obviously not. But this comic is so big in the real world, as you guys know. And I mean, like the fact that it's like, he's going to be coming and we're getting that whole, like, that whole side of the MCU, which is like a whole arm of the MCU, which is the supernatural wing, which is like Moon Knight. We got the werewolf comic as well. He's one of them too. Right. We got Ghost Rider. We got Morbius, right? I mean, this is the supernatural side and they interact with like the Black Knight, and other people like that. Like it's all coming together. There's a whole wing. They call it, like, if you go to Marvel's site, they have like this whole thing where they break down the branches. Just Google the branches of the MCU that they're building right now. And, they have like the Spider-Verse and they have like, but they have like and they have the cosmic, which is like all the Guardians of the Galaxy and them out in space and all that. Then they have a supernatural one and Blade is in there potentially. And so this, we haven't seen the last of Ghost Rider. So I bought this one up a while ago. It was my first ever secret rare that I've ever owned on the app, you guys. Nice. I bought it right on Rob's Stuff's live stream. One day I was thinking about
FOMO'd right into it. You're on the stream live.
I was in there. I was like, I had enough for it. And I was like, I should stack up a whole bunch of uncommons or commons, right? And then I saw the secret rare and I was like, I didn't own a secret rare at that point. So this comic book for me started my run on secret rares about a month and a half ago where I was like, I got to start buying secret rares. Like I really made a total focus change. Mm-hmm. And because I had hordes of uncommons, I started to slowly transfer them over to the secret rares. Now I have 15 secret rares. Wow. So this was my first that I ever got. And it was not on the drop. I had to buy it. So
Rob made him an addict. Secret rare addict.
I know, right? Yeah, he's like, you got to get one because I think he's got 2 or 3 or something, right?
Yeah.
So another thing I wanted to mention as well, and I don't know if you noticed it because it was on
David Yu.
No, I was going to mention that just speaking about Ghost Rider, like there's actually an Easter egg of Ghost Rider, a sticker that they put in the second episode of Moon Knight. In the locker, they actually have. Yeah, you can look it up after the stream.
I'm gonna have to go look that up.
There's a sticker of Ghost Rider when he's in the lockers, or the first time that he goes to the lockers, and to me that was like a big Easter egg because I'm like, they're just completely in your face hinting. We all know Ghost Rider's coming. That's just like in your face. Yeah, it's coming, right? And now they also hinted Werewolf by Night as well in that or like because now at the end, with the Easter eggs at the end, we think that maybe they're saying in Halloween, the Halloween coming up, we're gonna see the werewolf.
So anyways, that's cool, man. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. That makes my day. That makes my day.
Yeah, take a look. And what did you think? What do you think about David Yu?
Yeah, do you see David Yu been putting the skulls out? And this has been one of the things that people have been talking about. Maybe it could be a Ghost Rider drop coming out, right?
collectible with imagine his head being animated.
How cool would that be
Makes
with
a lot
the
of
fire?
sense.
Well, he was dropped in Fortnite not that long ago, remember?
Yeah.
So my son and daughter, they both play. My son mostly now plays Fortnite. So about 4 or 5 months ago or something like that, Ghost Rider showed up in Fortnite, totally animated with his bike and his flaming head. And so, like, and then this comic book shows up in VEVE, and then, like, you just read the tea leaves. They're all out there.
So we got the Fortnite, and then we got the Easter egg sticker.
Yeah.
So it's coming. Maybe VV's now the next one, right?
And I didn't even think about that. Thank you, Superstar Joe. When I saw those skulls, I was thinking like Punisher, like
so did I too.
Amazing Spider-Man, maybe 129. I think that's the Punisher one. I was thinking maybe we'll get that comic, but actually the Ghost Rider collectible, that makes a lot of sense. If that's what you're saying, right? Like because we already got the secret rare and the Moon Knight and come on now. Come on now.
He's driving us crazy with those skulls. People, I'm thinking it's Vader. There's so much speculation. I can't wait till that comes to a end here and we can find out what it was.
Yeah.
All right. So Rob, you got the last pick, and I think it's the one you wanted because I do know you own the uncommon. Uncanny X-Men 4.
Uncanny X-Men 4 again. Like I said, I'm going with my heart on this one. I would have actually
such a great comic.
Even though Marvel Spotlight would be the right pick in the sense of value, I think I would take this one just because I personally like Scarlet Witch as the character. So let me just pull it up on the left side here. I'm gonna have to do some searching, and I think I found it. You can pull it up over here now. So I got she obviously has like a 7-year deal now with the MCU, right? So we know that she's going to be relevant. I haven't seen the last movie, but my understanding is that she's pretty important potentially in the future. There's speculation that she might be the new villain. I know that in the real comic world, she kind of goes evil for a bit, comes back, is good again. So I would have taken this one just because I want the FA of Wanda, and I've been consistent with my picks throughout this draft where I'm picking what I like. Nothing, I think, extraordinary other than that. It's the first appearance of her in Quicksilver, but it is 600 mint comic. I would have liked in this draft to have one of those 250 mint comics in the collection, but I decided to stay away from them and just go with these ones only because I figured 600 and 250, it's low enough that in the future I could still capitalize on the scarcity bonus, if you want to call it that. So there you go.
If you like it, it's always good, right? You always got to get what you like because it'll help you hold it a little bit longer, right?
Yeah,
oh, definitely. That was my deciding factor between this one and the Ghost Rider because I own the Ghost Rider and I went after as my first. It's sentimental. It's my first secret rare, right? Yeah. Still have it. I'll keep that one. This one is just major. And I mean, it could have went at any point in the draft. I looked at this one numerous times because I've seen the movie and you will not be disappointed, you guys. The Scarlet Witch is badass, as badass as you can imagine, and it's nuts. It seriously. If you guys haven't seen it, I won't say anything about the movie, but she is badass.
She does whatever it takes.
She's scary, you guys. You guys got to see it, and who knows what happens in the future with her? But that's a great comic.
She does whatever it takes, right? But there it is. Look at that.
So that's the final list, guys. Put your comments down below. Which list would you like in your vault? Would you go with Superstar Joe? Would you go with Superstar MyCollectables? Would you go with Superstar Rob? Whose list do you like the most? Did first pick matter? Did Rob's Spider-Man theory matter? And did Star Wars #1 going first for Aaron matter for you? Because we know there's a lot of Star Wars fans out there. So does that switch? Look at this. He's got the hat and everything.
Don't deny it, you guys. Do not deny it.
I mean,
got the Stormtrooper going.
You should have had him drafting that the whole draft.
That should have just been like he put it on, drafting with it on.
Yeah, I already did one of those videos. I went absolutely mental.
I saw that. That was amazing. No, we love that. We love the energy that you bring, and we appreciate you coming on the stream.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming.
Once again, guys, please go subscribe to MyCollectables. Go check out his channel. He's putting out fire content, amazing stuff. He's got a great Twitter too, a great Instagram. Go follow him on the socials because if you're into VEVE, if you're into collecting comics, Star Wars, any of that stuff, he is your guy. So make sure you go check him out. Yeah. And again, thank you very much for being here.
Yeah, I really appreciate you coming. I think we had a lot of fun with that. Of course, we came on your turf with the Secret Rare comics. And then, of course, everybody watching, comment below, let us know what you think. And don't forget if you haven't already, join the Superstar fam. Smash that subscribe button. You can become Superstar too. We would love to hear from you. Comment below. Go on my collectibles stream. The next live he does. Let him know. Great draft. Let him know what you think. Comment
Spam him with some stars. Throw some
Spam-
stars at him in the chat.
toss some
Oh,
stars
yeah.
at him. And again, we appreciate you watching, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.
Love you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.